is described as a discussion about windows?
I do.
And when does that take place?
Judge, same objection.
He hasn't moved it in yet.
Correct.
I'll allow that question.
I'm sorry, repeat the question.
Again, Judge, the objection is to the witness testifying as to the contents of the document.
I understand. I'll allow that question.
What date is the, oh,
lost
it just went out. I think I have a power issue.
Can you use another computer?
Is yours? The wing? Sir, the question was, the question was before we lost power, the date that these communications were taking place.
And Judge, to clarify the objection, he's asking for information contained within the document, which is hearsay. If he's asking about the date they're extracted,
Allow
yes.
the date. Your objection is
Okay,
overruled.
thank you.
6/28/2022.
Would this be 113 then?
113.
Okay.
Sir, based upon your extractions, based upon the information that you looked at from Christine's phone, do you recall this?
I don't recall doing a dive specifically into Windows.
Into the specific topic of Windows?
Windows came up much later in the investigation.
Okay. And so when the Windows came up was during the initial recant in October, correct?
Yes,
Was that the first time you'd heard about Windows?
I believe so.
had you been involved, would you have been in a position to advise whomever was there as to what the content was on her phone?
Possibly.
Okay. Were you ever asked about it?
I think later on, Windows came up. I can't recall the exact artifacts that I looked at, though.
And they came up because, well, let me ask you this. Did they come up because they were taking the orders and things like that were taken off of my client's laptop?
I recall conversations with Detective Bryant about Windows that came up later in the investigation.
Okay, and did you do anything to determine whether that was what Juliana Peres Magalhaes had said was true relating to the artifacts that you looked at?
I don't recall specific artifacts that I looked at relating to that.
If you had been involved when she first said that, or been in the room, would that have been an opportunity to inform the questioner?
Judge, objection is to form. I don't think it's clear inform the objection as to what.
Okay. In the room when the recant on October 25th, if you had been in the room, would you have had the ability to inform any questioner as to what the specifics of the window purchases were?
I don't think at that time I would have been prepared to do that.
If you had heard that for the first time, as many did, would you have been able to track that down?
Judge, I object to the form of the question. What is that?
Would you have been able to track down information relating to the window purchase?
Yes.
And what would it take in order for you to confirm or deny what she was saying in the recant?
Going through the devices, keyword searches, things like that.
Okay. And in this instance, do you see the writing on the screen?
I do.
I think that would be 113, Your Honor.
Yes, 113.
Is that what was done in this situation?
I don't recall making this screen capture.
Can you look at it and tell whether or not that's a search for Windows?
I could assume it is, but since I didn't create the screen capture, I don't know definitively how that came to be.
Sir, can you see the communication with what it says is Christine's phone on December 3rd, 2022?
Yes.
And the communication?
Judge, objection is to form.
Do you have I'll sustain the objection as to
Okay.
form.
What does this artifact indicate to you?
And for the record, that's 115.
115.
Okay.
Again, it's a screen capture of artifact information. It says summary Windows, which is highlighted in yellow.
And is that indicative of a search for Windows?
Again, I didn't create the screen capture, so I can't state how that came to be there.
Well, in terms of the standards that you live up to as an expert in digital forensics, is this something that you would require of yourself if you're doing a screen grab?
Objection as to form is what something he would require of himself.
The item that's on 115.
The artifact information here?
Yes.
When going through artifacts, yes, I would look at a breakdown of the data surrounding it.
And what can you opine about what you see there?
That it's a screen capture with a summary of windows. There's an email address associated with the calendar. Time zone is UTC. It's a calendar event.
And do you recognize the email that's being used?
I do.
Okay. And what email is that?
cbanfieldrn@gmail.com.
Okay. And is that her email, her personal email? as far
Objection,
as you
Judge,
know?
is that whose email?
Is that Christine Banfield's email?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd move into evidence. Sorry. Defense exhibits 110, 115.
110 is already in evidence. 111 was.
110 is admitted, 111 was already offered and
Offered
denied.
and sustained, yes, the objection was sustained. So we're up to, you want 115, which
Yes,
is
Your
the
Honor.
last artifact.
Yes, 115.
115, no objection. 114, objection. Hearsay.
He only offered 115.
Oh, I thought he said 110 through.
I initially said that.
Okay, so 115 is in evidence. We can go there. All right, now, do you want 112? Are you looking for the other ones as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go to 112. I just got to get it on the screen. Can you get 112 on the screen for me? Because I believe that's 109, 110, 111. That's 112.
112.
112.
Objection, hearsay.
All right, the objection's hearsay.
Your Honor, I would. May we approach?
So sustain 112 as hearsay. Okay.
Sir, do you recognize the data from this particular slide, slide 1?
For the record, we'll mark that as 116.
116.
It appears to be a screenshot of the CPRN920gmail.com.
And what's the date?
January 9th, 2023.
Yes. Now, what are the 3 entries there as best you can tell?
They just appear to be potentially emails with subject lines. One of them is blank.
And the other?
One says pics, the other says pics 2.
And is this the email account that's alleged to have been created by someone other than Christine Banfield,
Yes.
based upon your investigation? And what is this that you see here?
Screen capture of what appear to be logins with IP addresses and dates.
Okay. And do you, specifically January 9th, do you see that login?
I do.
And what does that indicate to you, and what device does that indicate is logging in?
Looks like a Samsung SMG 991U with Android 13.
And do you know whose device has that identifying characteristic?
Memory serves 2 devices have that pedigree.
Have SMG991U?
Memory serves Mr. Banfield's IRS phone also has that same, it's the same model number.
And that was 117.
117.
And now this is 118?
118.
Okay. This would be.
Sorry, Judge.
Is that 119 now?
Yes.
Oh, you went back to 118.
I went back to 118. I
Okay,
think I hit 119.
All right, that's fine. 118.
Detective Miller, what do you see here in this slide?
Again, screen capture with IP addresses with what appears to be login information.
And is there anything you can get from that login information?
The user agent is on the right.
And how is that being logged in?
With a Windows device.
Can you tell whether that's a phone or a laptop based upon what you see there?
From what I see there, it would be a laptop or a computer running Windows.
Okay. Let's look at 119. Oops. Can you identify what that is?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge, I can't even begin.
I don't know if you can make that a little bigger maybe so you can see some of it.
I'll give that.
There you go.
We'll just look down the center column.
Okay.
Can you see that, sir?
Yes.
And what does it show? What does it indicate to you?
Again, it appears to be a screen capture with emails and artifacts.
And is there anything there that can identify what device was being used?
Not that I'm picking up from the screen capture immediately.
And is it any information that you can look at that can identify what device is being used?
Judge, I think asked and answered.
The same question you just asked.
Okay. Or what, how the, what email's being used?
I see the email address of cbrn920@gmail.com.
Okay. And what do these appear to be to you?
Email records.
Communications? And who are they
Sure.
from?
I see a lot of FetLife. And then, oh, they moved.
Oh, sorry. Were you still looking at that? I was trying to give you something else to look at.
Nope, that's fine. We can,
Do you want to scroll down?
if you would like to. Yes, I see FetLife.
And FetLife?
Yes, FetLife.
And more FetLife? Can you tell from the screenshot whether these, so are you satisfied that they're all FetLife? Just based on scrolling around?
Objection, I think that's a mischaracterization of the evidence.
I'll allow the question to be answered.
I can see what's in the screen capture, but again, I did not create the screen capture.
Okay. But if you were trying to create a screen capture from digital forensics, this would be the form in which it would come?
It could be, depends on what I'm trying to take a capture of.
Is there a way for you to determine whether these are still active or they've been deleted, anything like that?
From this screen capture?
Yes. I can move it if you need me to.
I'm not seeing a deletion marker in this.
I'm sorry, what? The location marker?
You asked if I could tell if something was deleted from what I'm looking at.
Yes. Do you need me to move it to someplace where you could tell on this screen grab?
I don't think this screen capture has everything in its entirety.
What makes you say that?
If you scroll back up to the top, so if I were looking at it like in a portable case or in actual Axiom or something like that, I would be able to see all of the data fields. But since I didn't create this screen capture, I don't recall if there's any data fields beyond what was taken in the screen capture.
What kind of data fields would you include in your screen capture?
What was relevant, and if there were specific artifacts, I would try to tag them when appropriate or
Okay.
make them know.
And in terms of the FetLife account, in this case, what would be relevant for categories for a screenshot?
I mean, I would want to look at everything.
What more than what's here?
Again, I don't recall off the top of my head what other fields would be on that. And again, this is a screen capture that I didn't create.
Okay, but if you could create any screen capture, what more would you want?
Objection
regarding-
asked and answered. He said he doesn't know what other fields would have been available.
That's what he stated. I'll sustain the objection. Next.
Okay. And in terms of dates and times, things like that, can you opine about those?
I see dates and times.
And do you recognize a range of dates?
They don't appear to be in chronological order. I see that they're jumping around.
Would these be maintenance records relating to the FetLife account?
Maintenance records.
Yes.
I'm not sure I follow.
Would these be maintenance emails and communications?
They appear to be incoming communications from FetLife.
Okay, from FetLife to cbrn920@gmail.com?
Yes.
And what, if anything, does that indicate to you?
That email address was receiving communication from FetLife.
Your Honor, I'd move, I think 119 was the last one.
This is 119. that we have on the
119,
screen.
so 116, 117, 118, 119.
All right, we want to start with 116. Could you move back to 116?
If we can go back to what that was, I believe it was the screenshot of CBRN with the 1923.
Do you have any objection to 116?
No, Judge.
Okay, 116 is in evidence. 117, which is the next one. If you could, any objection to that?
No, Judge.
Okay, 117, and then 118.
No, Judge.
All right, and 119.
No, Judge.
All right, it should, just to clarify, should 119 be under seal since there are names of a lot of individuals that are not involved in this case?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is that okay with you, 119 under seal?
Yes.
Okay, 119 is an evidence under seal. We're going to stop right there, Mr. Carroll. I'm going to stop because we're already past
Okay.
5:30, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, we're done for today. We'll start back up at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So don't do any outside research. Don't talk to anybody about the case, okay? We'll see you in the morning. You can stay right there for a second. That's fine. Detective Miller, since you're still in the middle of your testimony, don't discuss your testimony at this point with anybody, okay? All right, thank you. You can step down. All right, so have we worked on jury instructions?
Mine are in my office right now. I'm going
Okay.
to send them to them tonight.
All right, 9 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to go over jury instructions, okay? 9
That's
a.m.
fine, Judge.
Tomorrow, we'll do jury instructions. How many more witnesses do you have after Detective Miller?
Potentially 3.
3 witnesses, so you should be done tomorrow, is that correct?
I don't know.
Okay,
Could be, I don't know. It could be long.
okay.
I'll try.
All right, we'll see about that. And then you said your rebuttal evidence is not.
Judge, I think, yes, we have 2 witnesses at most.
Okay. So there is a possibility we might be able to get done tomorrow. My goal would be to get done with the evidence tomorrow and then have closing arguments whenever we come back from the snow. Have our jury instructions already done and closing, if we can get there, okay? But I understand your witnesses. If we don't get there, we don't get there.
Right.
But if we have a 5-day break in between something, that's what I'm trying not to do. I want to try to get all the evidence in and then have a 5-day break and then do closing arguments. But,
Right.
I mean, if we can, if we have to stay a little longer tomorrow night, I don't think any of them would mind. So
Right,
keep that in
right.
mind to be ready to finish everything tomorrow, if we can.
Judge, we were ready to finish everything today.
Well, I understand that. Okay, if it can be done.
Judge, as a little update, we just were told
I
that,
was just saying, there's a nationwide Microsoft outage causing our email to be down.
Causing what down, to be down?
email to be down.
Our email in our office.
I'm, okay, well, you'll figure it out. I'm not worried.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
The other thing, not just another housekeeping matter, Exhibits 10 and Exhibit 16 have the included pages.
10
And I can share that with counsel,
let
and
me
then
go
we can address that tomorrow.
Back to defendants 10?
Yeah, 10 and 16, Judge, there were the letters that it said
That
2
were
out of 3.
truncated. Yes, the letters that were 2 out of 3 pages, and then the other one just stopped after
Okay.
2 pages, and we anticipated that there was more.
All right, so you need to add more to one of these.
They're already done. I'm just going to share them with counsel, and then we'll be ready
All
to.
right, but 10 was never submitted into evidence.
Correct.
Only
It was
11. So we have to update 11. But we need to update 10 as well. 'Cause
We
it's
would
pretty-
need
Well,
to
10 wasn't
both.
submitted because
It
one-
wasn't, oh, it was.
the one page
They were not
was-
admitted.
So now 10 is admitted.
Once we.
Once you
need
get
the-
I'll share that with them
All right.
if
10
Microsoft
and
Edge doesn't.
was the other one, 11?
16.
16, 10 and 16, okay, got it, I got the 2, all right.
And so we can
as
do
soon as we
that
get
first thing,
First
yeah.
thing in the morning, we can take care of that. I'll see you at 9 o'clock with jury instructions, okay?
Yes, if council wants to send that early, I mean, we're still waiting on yesterday's exhibits, so.
Or do we don't have 82 yet?
I have a video that has been downloaded on the hard drive.
We haven't looked at it yet, reviewed it.
I have, yes.
Okay,
it
so that is
correct.
82.
Correct.
So we have 82 and 83.
I don't have 83 because it was under seal.
Okay, that's fine.
But the one that well, actually, I think I do have 83.
You have
It was the
83.
one that he gave me that was.
Right, I understand that, but you have all the videos there. But do you need today's video?
I do need today's without audio.
Without
And Judge, what I'm raising is the Commonwealth is still missing yesterday's exhibits that were supposed to be submitted by close of day. We never received copies. We addressed this morning that the link that was shared did not allow us permission. So
Oh, right, 'cause
we
it
still
went
haven't,
back
I
to-
can't confirm.
So
that-
82 and 83, you need, can we email?
I can email it. I can save it and email it to you all if you.
That's fine.
Well, we'll email 82 and 83 to you. Well,
Okay,
Shannon
thank
will.
you. And then anything for today.
And then anything for today. we'll take care of.
82, so to clarify, 82 is the continuation of Beckner's video, the second half?
Correct,
Okay,
yes.
we don't, we need to see what's been submitted. I still don't
Right.
know.
That's fine. 82, you need 82 and 83, and then whatever from today.
Yes.
Okay? All right. We can do that. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so, Judge.
Okay. All right,
Thank you.
9 o'clock.
Thank you.
All of ours